Hey YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your girl. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. I hope that y'all had a good and safe Friday and that y'all have a good Saturday morning, but we gonna get right into the video. This week we was reading this Trust Life book and then the regular book that we've been reading. So I'm gonna get straight into it. Also, I'll be forgetting to say this, but before we get into the video, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get a notification when I post, all that. Thank you. Show the love. Don't forget about it. Okay. So November 13th, no matter the challenge, I know I am loved. If something unpleasant happens to you during the day, immediately go to the mirror and say, I love you always. Events come and go, but the love you have for yourself can be constant. And it is the most important quality you possess in life. If something wonderful happens, go to the mirror and say thank you. Acknowledge yourself for creating this wonderful experience. Oh, that's a nice little affirmation for this Saturday morning. I like that. That was nice. Okay. We left off with money yesterday. In the areas, I just woke up, guys. As you can tell, my hair kind of looks but in areas of finances, I am always prosperous. Money loves me and comes to me like a beloved puppy. Money is merely a means of exchange. It is a form of giving and receiving. As I give to life, it gives to me abundance in all its forms, including money. I am always financially secure. Money that comes to me is a pleasure to be handled. I save some and spend some. I eliminate thoughts of indebtedness, guilt, and any other negative poverty-oriented thinking. I always have enough money. Establishing credit is easy for me. I pay my bills with love and acknowledge my true source. And I don't think I went into it much. Just looked at the clock. It was 2:22, just so y'all know. But I don't think I went into it much yesterday. I just kind of said it was like a nice little money affirmation. But I do like that it says, like, as I give to life, life gives to me abundance in all forms, including money. Because I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to money, want to just get rich or just get famous to get rich. And like, that's not like a pure form of wanting money. And then that's why you see a lot of people will get money and then lose all that money right away. And like, it's because they don't want it for its purest form. Like, they don't want it for the financial abundance so they can do and like prosper in life and do everything that they want to do for themselves and their family. They just want it to more so, flex, stunt on people, and it's like not in a pure form. You're not giving to the universe. You're not, at least purely giving to the universe. And like, I feel like when it says giving to the universe, it means, like, we're really only on earth to show peace, love, to heal, and to experience. So like, if you're not, like treating others the way you want to be treated, like they like really say that when we grow up, like treat others the way you want to be treated, but like treat others the way that you want to be treated, and like treat people how you want your life to be. Like, if you're treating others like shitty and like you're just like trying to humiliate them or like talking down on them for certain things, like that is only a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And like, that is only a reflection of what you're attracting into your life. Is like shitty, broke, humiliate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying. So, I like that it said that because, abundance comes in all forms. Like abundant love, abundant peace, abundant prosperity, abundant, what is the word I always like? I'm so word struck right now. Discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, abundance comes in every form. And, like, I feel like society nowadays is just more so focused on, financial abundance, money abundance, but it's not all about that. It's really not all about that. Once you like have found like love and like abundant peace and love within yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you attract abundance everywhere, and that's financially as well. And then it also said, at the end it says, I always have enough money. Establishing credit is easy for me. I pay my bills with love and acknowledge my true source. And I really like that because it's like an affirmation, but it's also, just reminding yourself, like, you have to speak into existence and truly think into existence what you want to attract. So, no thinking about debtness, guilt, and just any other negative poverty-oriented thinking, because you're only attracting, you know, poverty, you're only attracting debt. Like when you think about that, and when you think more about, you know, certain things, you know, like I'm sure like there's all been a time, or, you know, even now there's, you know, right now in existence, in present time, I should say, you know, we might be behind on a bill, or, you know, in debt a little bit, but it's just like when you think, you know, about the end goal, you know, it might be there at the moment, but we gotta like look forward, you know, we gotta like keep pushing forward and like follow our path, follow our dreams, you know, because once we hit abundance of all forms, financial forms hits abundance as well, and then we're able to take care of those, you know, when the time comes. So I really like that one. I'm a little stuttery today, guys. I'm not tired. I actually had like a good night last night. I cooked a lot of food and stuff, so for myself. But yeah, I'm not really like tired or anything. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, today. But it's Saturday, so it's a good day. Like I'm not like tired or like in a bad mood or nothing. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really feel as loud today. Maybe I'm still loud. I just don't feel as loud today. I'm naturally really loud, so I just feel like I'm a little like toned down today. But we got transition. It says, I am in the most wonderful transition time, and I enjoy every moment of it. I am willing to change. We are living in a transition time. It is a time of releasing old beliefs and of learning new ones. Loneliness, anger, isolation, fear, and pain are all part of the old fear syndrome, and that's really what we want to change. We want to move from fear into love. In a different age, we reach outside of ourselves and look to other people to save us. In the new age, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I know I stutter a lot and I have to go back, but I just didn't know this word, but let me reread this because I know the word. We want to move from fear into love. In the Piscean age, we reach outside of ourselves and look into other people to save us. In the Aquarian age, which we are entering now, people are beginning to go within and find that they have the power to save themselves. This is a wonderful, liberating thing for us. Some people get frightened because it seems to be responsibility, but it is really our ability to respond to life. Not in a victim way, but in a way that empowers them. It's a wonderful feeling when you don't have to be dependent on an outside person, and to know that you have within your tremendous abilities to make positive changes in your life. Okay. I really like this one. I didn't put together like 2 and 2 until I seen Aquarian, and then I was like, oh, okay. But anyways, I really like this one because it's like, you know, it's just talking about how, like, you know, I feel like more so for like our parents, like the older generations, you know, like they depended merely on like their family or just other people, their significant other, their children, you know, to like make them happy, or like to pull them out of like, you know, sadness and all that stuff. And it's just like now us, like our generation, like we're so much different because like a lot of us, and like we're all starting to know, like we all have the power within to like be like anything that we want to be, like how I always like stress it. And I do see, okay, sorry, I'm just like, I'm seeing numbers, and yeah. But like, it's like, it is a liberating feeling when we realize that we have responsibility like for ourselves and for our lives. Like a lot of people like kind of like, you know, get a little bit fearful of that, but like with what they say, with great responsibility comes great power. And like when when you have responsibility over your life and your thoughts, you have the power to change your reality. And like that's what I like stress on a lot. Like when you take responsibility for yourself and you discipline yourself, and you realize that it's so easy to change your reality. It's so easy to change your surroundings. It's so easy to change your circumstances. Like, it's not like one thing you have to like, you know, like physically work hard for. I mean, like mentally you work hard for it. Like mentally, like not every day is gonna be, you know, a day where you wake up and, you know, you have like abundant thoughts and like you're thinking really good. Like even sometimes I struggle, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to take a step back and be like, okay, I'm kind of giving a little bit of my energy out today, a little bit too much of my energy out today. And I'm starting to now kind of have thoughts about like, oh, like I'm kind of irritated because this isn't working out in my favor right now. And like I had to step back and realize it's not working out in my favor because I'm getting frustrated with it and I'm thinking about how it's frustrating me. So instead of being frustrated with it, I'm going to sit back, you know, maybe like go eat something, go get some water, you know, go to the bathroom, maybe like go, you know, give myself a break for like 20-30 minutes and then go back to it because I'm just like, you know, like I'm just not thinking, I'm not in the right headspace. Like those are the times where you really have to have discipline for yourself, where you really have to take accountability and responsibility for your thoughts. So like, even if it is like if you're like the type of person like me, and I'm a Cancer too, so like I'm the type of person where like if my friends call me or if anyone calls me at that and they're like, oh my gosh, like I need advice, like I need you to like hear me out, like I need, you know, like just hear me out, I need to talk to you about something, like I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm gonna give like my full attention, my full energy. I'm gonna try to give them advice back. And like sometimes I need to realize, you know, I didn't even do that for myself today, but I did that for like 5-6 other people. Okay, so like I'm gonna need to take a step back and make sure that I'm like, you know, having good thoughts myself, because otherwise, you know, the energies that I'm giving out, I'm not receiving that. So I'm just sulking up their energies. If that makes sense, guys. I know I talk a lot and I just kind of got off the topic a little bit. But it says some people, it says, but in reality, it's our ability to respond to life, and not in a victim way, but in a way that empowers us. Because realistically, like, you know, I always talk about this. I feel like I always talk about the same thing. So like, I think I'm gonna change up the book next week, but like a lot of this comes down to like, it's not even necessarily the way of thinking, but it's just like what you want to attract. And like, if you want to be empowered, you know what I'm saying, you have to empower other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you want to hold fear, like, you know what I'm saying, you're just only gonna like push other people away. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody like wants to be around that energy. And then not only that, if you don't want to, like, if you don't want that energy, but you're realizing that's the energy that you're around, that's when you got to take responsibility for yourself and kind of move around, you know what I'm saying? And like, I tell people this a lot, you can love people at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still like love people, but you have to love them at a distance, especially like when they're not benefiting you, or when you're around them, you're not benefiting yourself. But I feel like I got kind of off topic with this passage. So I'm gonna cut the video and I'm gonna just come back to it tomorrow and pick up off of it. And just a reminder that I'm hosting a book club on Tuesdays at 7:30 Central Time, so like Wisconsin time, and 6:30 p.m. Arizona time, Central Mountain Time. And I'm going through the book, The Secret. So if you guys want to tune in, you know, I will be posting about it more on my Instagram story or on my Snapchat, and like even my TikTok. So if you guys don't follow my socials, they will be down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow.